Why would millions pay luxury car prices for a single watch? Rolex has mastered the economics of prestige, scarcity, and timeless desire. Rolex isn't the world's most accurate watch, yet millions dream of owning one. The reason lies deep within luxury economics. Luxury isn't created by expensive materials alone. It's created by perception, trust, history, and unmatched global brand power over decades. Every legendary luxury brand begins with one bold vision. Rolex started with an obsession for precision and absolute reliability worldwide. Long before social media existed, Rolex had already built a reputation that wealthy collectors proudly trusted across generations worldwide. Rolex mastered something priceless. It convinced people that owning one represents success long before anyone notices the actual watch. Scarcity changes everything. The fewer watches available, the more valuable each Rolex becomes inside the luxury marketplace over time. Most products lose value after purchase. Certain Rolex models often follow the opposite direction, becoming even more valuable with time. Behind every Rolex lies remarkable engineering, obsessive quality control, and manufacturing standards that few luxury companies can consistently match today. So what truly makes a Rolex worth thousands of dollars? The answer begins inside one of Switzerland's most extraordinary factories. Before a Rolex reaches your wrist, thousands of precision components must work together with near-perfect accuracy and extraordinary craftsmanship. Every microscopic component exists for one purpose: to deliver unmatched reliability through decades of everyday performance and remarkable mechanical precision. Rolex manufactures many critical components internally, allowing complete control over quality, precision, durability, and long-term performance standards worldwide. Premium metals aren't chosen for appearance alone. They must resist corrosion, scratches, pressure, and decades of demanding daily wear. Even the steel inside many Rolex watches requires specialized manufacturing processes rarely found throughout the luxury watch industry today. Every polished surface reflects countless hours of refinement, transforming raw metal into an unmistakable symbol of luxury and precision. Rolex movements combine mechanical engineering with extraordinary precision, allowing reliable performance without depending on electronic technology or batteries. Every completed movement undergoes demanding performance tests before earning the reputation associated with the Rolex name across generations worldwide. Every timepiece undergoes rigorous inspection before being placed in its elegant presentation box. We ship globally to authorized retailers, ensuring extraordinary craftsmanship explains quality. But craftsmanship alone doesn't explain why Rolex prices continue climbing year after year across global markets. If everyone could buy a Rolex today, its prestige would disappear tomorrow. Scarcity is one of luxury's most powerful economic forces. Rolex carefully balances production with demand, protecting exclusivity while strengthening long-term desirability across international luxury markets year after year. Limited availability often makes customers want a Rolex even more. Scarcity transforms interest into powerful emotional desire and anticipation. Waiting months, or even years, can actually increase perceived value, making ownership feel even more rewarding once the watch finally arrives. Economists call this supply and demand. Luxury brands transform simple market principles into extraordinary long-term pricing power and prestige. Scarcity also fuels the secondary market, where certain Rolex models sell far above their original retail prices through collectors worldwide. Collectors rarely chase ordinary products. They pursue rarity, history, condition, and stories that make exceptional watches truly unforgettable investments. Some discontinued Rolex models become legendary because limited production creates extraordinary collector demand decades after manufacturing originally ended completely. Luxury pricing isn't based only on manufacturing costs. Perceived value often matters far more than production expenses in premium markets. Now the biggest question remains: can buying a Rolex actually become a profitable financial investment over the long term? Unlike most luxury purchases, certain Rolex watches have historically appreciated, rewarding patient owners with remarkable Not every Rolex becomes more valuable. Model rarity, condition, demand, and timing often determine future investment performance more than purchase price. Collectors often pay extraordinary premiums for rare references, original components, and complete documentation proving authenticity throughout the watch's entire history. Original boxes and papers sometimes add thousands of dollars because collectors value complete ownership history almost as much as the watch. Condition changes everything. Even tiny scratches or replaced parts can dramatically influence collector demand and long-term market value over time. Auction houses regularly reveal how rare Rolex watches become fiercely contested among passionate collectors from every corner of the world.
Some vintage Rolex models now sell for prices unimaginable when they first left the factory many decades ago.
Experienced collectors research production years, serial numbers, and historical significance before investing substantial amounts into rare luxury watches today. Successful collecting combines patience, knowledge, discipline, and timing, rather than emotion, impulse, or short-term market excitement and speculation. But what makes Rolex outperform many competitors? The answer lies in branding, heritage, innovation, and unmatched global recognition built over generations. Many luxury watches tell time beautifully. Only a handful achieve the global recognition, demand, and prestige that Rolex enjoys today. Brand recognition creates economic value because consumers willingly pay premiums for names they trust without hesitation across generations worldwide. Heritage cannot be manufactured overnight. Decades of consistent excellence build reputations competitors struggle to match in luxury markets worldwide. Successful luxury brands protect their image carefully because perception often influences purchasing decisions more than technical specifications ever could. Rolex built its reputation through reliability, innovation, and consistency, instead of chasing short-term trends or temporary popularity in global markets. Premium pricing strengthens exclusivity by signaling exceptional quality, making customers associate higher prices with greater long-term value and prestige. Rolex advertisements rarely focus on discounts. Instead, they celebrate achievement, exploration, excellence, and lifelong success through timeless storytelling. Owning a Rolex communicates achievement without speaking. That's the extraordinary power of luxury branding and social perception worldwide today. Luxury buyers purchase emotion, confidence, and identity just as much as they purchase engineering, craftsmanship, and premium materials together. Next, we'll discover how iconic Rolex models became legends, influencing collectors, investors, and luxury markets around the world for generations. Some Rolex models became legends not because they were expensive, but because history transformed them into symbols of timeless achievement and adventure. The Submariner became an icon by combining rugged engineering, underwater capability, and unmistakable luxury into one unforgettable design. The Daytona earned legendary status through precision timing, motorsport heritage, and extraordinary collector demand across global luxury markets today. Frequent travelers embraced the GMT Master because tracking multiple time zones became both practical and unmistakably prestigious around the world. The Datejust proved timeless simplicity could become one of luxury watchmaking's most enduring and successful designs ever created. Presidents, executives, and influential leaders embraced the Datejust, strengthening its reputation as an unmistakable symbol of authority and success. Professional explorers trusted the Explorer because dependable performance mattered more than style during the world's harshest expeditions and extreme adventures. Each successful model expanded Rolex's reputation, attracting different customers while strengthening the company's global luxury market leadership year after year. Together, these iconic models transformed Rolex from a watchmaker into one of history's most valuable luxury brands worldwide through enduring demand. But legendary products alone don't build billion-dollar businesses. Next, we'll uncover the fascinating business model powering Rolex's global success. Behind every Rolex sold lies a business strategy refined for decades, turning precision engineering into one of luxury's most. Unlike many luxury companies, Rolex focuses on steady, long-term growth instead of chasing rapid expansion or short-lived market trends. Carefully selected retailers help protect the customer experience while reinforcing Rolex's reputation for exclusivity, service, and premium luxury worldwide. Walking into a luxury boutique rarely guarantees immediate availability. Limited inventory strengthens both exclusivity and customer anticipation over time. Every carefully managed sale protects the brand, ensuring Rolex remains desirable rather than becoming an ordinary mass-market luxury product.
Strong demand allows Rolex maintaining premium prices without depending on discounts, seasonal promotions, or aggressive marketing campaigns throughout the year.
Global demand creates remarkable resilience, allowing Rolex thriving across diverse markets despite changing economic conditions and consumer confidence worldwide. Luxury brands sell trust first. Every successful purchase reinforces customer confidence, encouraging lifelong loyalty. This carefully protected ecosystem helps Rolex remain profitable while preserving prestige, exclusivity, and Yet one mystery remains. Why are buyers willingly paying even higher prices outside official retailers? When official supply falls short, another marketplace quietly emerges where buyers willingly pay far above retail for immediate ownership. This unofficial marketplace exists because impatient buyers often value immediate access more than paying the original retail price. Scarcity creates opportunity. Independent sellers profit by connecting limited supply with customers unwilling to wait months or even years. Popular models sometimes trade above retail within days, demonstrating how market demand quickly determines real-world pricing beyond official recommendations. Economists call this price discovery, where buyers and sellers naturally establish value through real market activity and competition every day. However, higher prices also attract counterfeit products, making authentication increasingly important for serious collectors and first-time luxury buyers alike. Knowledge becomes your greatest investment because informed buyers avoid costly mistakes while protecting both money and long-term collector confidence. Professional collectors study serial numbers, condition, documentation, and service history before committing substantial amounts to any luxury timepiece purchase. Understanding market psychology often proves just as valuable as understanding mechanical engineering when investing in collectible luxury watches today. But Rolex isn't the only luxury watchmaker. Next, we'll compare competing brands and discover what truly sets Rolex apart globally. Luxury watchmaking is fiercely competitive, yet only a few brands consistently command worldwide respect, exceptional resale value, and enduring collector demand. Each prestigious watchmaker follows a unique philosophy, attracting different buyers through craftsmanship, heritage, innovation, exclusivity, and timeless design traditions. Some brands emphasize artistic craftsmanship, while others prioritize technical innovation or extreme exclusivity to attract. Rolex distinguishes itself by balancing reliability, luxury, durability, and strong resale performance better than its. This balanced reputation attracts first-time luxury buyers, experienced collectors, investors, and enthusiasts. Strong resale performance lowers ownership risk, making luxury purchases feel financially safer compared with many competing premium products today. Generations of consistent quality create trust that competitors often spend decades trying unsuccessfully to replicate across demanding international luxury markets. In luxury, reputation compounds over time, creating economic advantages impossible for newer competitors to purchase or instantly replicate successfully.
These invisible advantages explain why consumers willingly pay premium prices despite countless high-quality alternatives available throughout the global watch industry.
Next, we'll explore consumer psychology and discover why owning luxury products changes how people perceive value, success, and social status. Luxury begins in the mind. Before anyone buys a Rolex, they first purchase the story it represents about success and achievement. People rarely buy luxury products only for function. Emotion, identity, and personal aspiration influence purchasing decisions far more than specifications. Psychologists call this perceived value, where belief dramatically increases willingness to pay beyond measurable production costs or technical performance. A luxury watch silently communicates discipline, ambition, and accomplishment before a single conversation even begins between complete strangers anywhere. Status symbols have existed throughout history because humans naturally recognize visible signs of success, wealth, influence, and personal achievement together. Luxury brands understand human psychology remarkably well, designing experiences that strengthen emotional attachment long after every purchase is completed successfully. Every unforgettable ownership experience encourages lifelong loyalty, transforming satisfied customers into passionate ambassadors for the luxury brand they admire. This emotional connection becomes an invisible economic advantage competitors struggle to copy, regardless of engineering quality or manufacturing excellence alone. Understanding luxury psychology explains why certain products transcend utility and become globally recognized symbols of aspiration and enduring financial success. We've explored the psychology. Next, we'll reveal the surprising future of Rolex in a rapidly changing luxury economy and digital world. Luxury constantly evolves, yet Rolex continues adapting without abandoning the timeless values that built its worldwide reputation over generations. Future luxury buyers increasingly value sustainability, craftsmanship, and authenticity alongside prestige, exclusivity, and exceptional long-term product quality together. Digital platforms have transformed how collectors research prices, verify authenticity, and compare opportunities before making important purchasing decisions today. Information now travels instantly, making luxury markets faster, more transparent, and increasingly competitive for buyers and collectors worldwide every day. Economic uncertainty often changes spending habits, yet iconic luxury brands frequently remain surprisingly resilient through changing global financial cycles and markets. Collectors increasingly view exceptional watches as wearable assets, combining personal enjoyment with potential long-term financial preservation and portfolio diversification. Younger generations are entering luxury markets earlier, bringing fresh preferences while appreciating timeless craftsmanship and enduring brand heritage more than ever. While technology advances, the true luxury of craftsmanship and heritage continues to outweigh mere digital convenience. The future belongs to brands preserving tradition while embracing thoughtful innovation without sacrificing trust, craftsmanship. But one final question remains. Is owning a Rolex truly worth the investment, or simply an expensive luxury dream? The true value of a Rolex depends entirely on why you choose to own one in the first place. For some owners, every glance at the watch celebrates years of discipline, sacrifice, ambition, and professional success earned through persistence. Others purchase Rolex watches because they appreciate precision engineering, mechanical artistry, and the remarkable craftsmanship inside every movement created. Many collectors simply enjoy preserving history, protecting rare references for future generations, while celebrating timeless mechanical innovation and exceptional design. Smart buyers understand every luxury purchase carries opportunity costs that should always be considered before making significant financial decisions carefully.
Buying responsibly means choosing luxury only after essential financial goals, savings, and future security have already been comfortably established first.
The best luxury purchases bring lasting satisfaction instead of temporary excitement followed by unnecessary financial stress or future regret afterward. True wealth comes from financial freedom, while luxury simply becomes one enjoyable reward along that carefully planned journey toward independence. Understanding the economics behind Rolex transforms admiration into knowledge, helping buyers make smarter luxury decisions with lasting confidence and perspective. A Rolex tells more than time. It tells a story of economics, craftsmanship, ambition, and the enduring power of human aspiration. Every luxury watch begins as raw materials, but exceptional manufacturing transforms ordinary metals into extraordinary long-term economic value worldwide. Precision manufacturing demands enormous investments in machinery, research, engineering, quality control, and highly skilled male East Asian specialists working together every day. Automation improves consistency, yet master technicians remain essential for inspection, adjustment, and maintaining uncompromising luxury quality standards throughout production. Small production improvements save millions annually, because tiny efficiencies multiply across hundreds of thousands of premium watches manufactured every year. Manufacturing costs represent only one piece of the final price customers willingly pay for exceptional luxury timepieces across global markets. Research and development quietly shape future innovations years before customers ever see a new luxury watch reach authorized retailers. Quality testing continues throughout production because one unnoticed defect could damage decades of carefully earned customer trust worldwide forever. Luxury packaging also carries economic importance, strengthening emotional experiences before customers even wear their new mechanical watch for the first time. Every completed watch represents thousands of coordinated decisions involving engineering, logistics, finance, manufacturing, and uncompromising quality management together. Next, we'll uncover how Rolex distributes its watches worldwide while carefully controlling supply, pricing, and long-term brand exclusivity. Building a luxury watch is only half the business. Delivering it strategically creates the exclusivity customers value around the world today. Luxury brands carefully control distribution, ensuring products reach selected retailers instead of flooding every market with unlimited inventory and supply. Authorized retailers receive carefully managed inventory allocations based on performance, demand, customer service, and long-term business relationships established together. Limited inventory naturally creates waiting lists, increasing anticipation while reinforcing the perception of exclusivity among luxury consumers everywhere today. Inventory shortages often strengthen demand because scarcity encourages buyers acting quickly whenever exceptional opportunities finally become available unexpectedly. Global shipping requires careful planning because every luxury watch travels securely across continents before reaching its final destination safely. Secure transportation protects valuable inventory while minimizing financial risk throughout international shipping, customs clearance, and final retail delivery operations worldwide. Every successful delivery completes an enormous supply chain connecting manufacturing, logistics, retail, and satisfied customers across international luxury markets together. Carefully managed distribution helps preserve pricing power, brand prestige, customer confidence, and long-term profitability across. Next, we'll reveal how celebrity endorsements and cultural influence transformed luxury watches into powerful global status symbols admired by millions. Luxury products become cultural icons when influential people consistently associate them with excellence, ambition, and unforgettable personal achievements throughout history. Public visibility increases desirability because admired figures naturally influence consumer preferences, purchasing decisions. Luxury brands carefully build emotional associations through storytelling, allowing products to represent achievement rather than simply displaying premium craftsmanship and quality. Sports, exploration, business, and entertainment all contribute unique stories that strengthen luxury branding through authentic cultural connections over decades. Repeated exposure gradually transforms ordinary products into universally recognized symbols, carrying powerful emotional meaning far beyond their practical purpose alone. Modern social media accelerates luxury trends, allowing products to reach millions of potential customers almost instantly across every major market. Online communities continuously discuss pricing, rarity, collecting strategies, and investment opportunities, influencing luxury markets faster than ever before today. Positive public perception strengthens demand because trust spreads naturally through recommendations. recommendations, conversations, and shared ownership experiences among enthusiastic collectors. Brand influence creates invisible economic value, allowing luxury companies maintaining strong demand despite changing markets and increasing competition over many decades. Next, we'll examine how auctions transform rare luxury watches into extraordinary investment assets, commanding astonishing prices around the world today. Auctions reveal what collectors truly value, because every winning bid reflects real demand, instead of advertised retail pricing alone. Competitive bidding often pushes prices higher as determined collectors compete for exceptionally rare watches unavailable through traditional retail channels worldwide. Rarity dramatically influences auction outcomes because scarce examples attract worldwide attention from passionate collectors seeking extraordinary historical significance and exclusivity. Documented ownership history sometimes increases value because collectors appreciate authentic stories connected to exceptional luxury watches across generations worldwide. Excellent condition significantly improves auction performance because preservation reflects careful ownership and protects historical authenticity over many decades successfully. Collector confidence grows when authenticity, documentation, and professional inspections eliminate uncertainty before valuable auction purchases are completed successfully together. Historic auction results influence future expectations, encouraging collectors monitoring market trends before investing substantial amounts into rare luxury watches. Exceptional auction prices inspire global headlines, reinforcing luxury brand prestige while attracting curious newcomers into the growing collector community worldwide. Auction markets demonstrate how emotion, rarity, history, and competition combine together to determine extraordinary prices beyond ordinary retail. Next, we'll explore future investment trends shaping luxury watches throughout the coming decades of global economic transformation and technological innovation. Luxury watches continue attracting investors because tangible assets often provide confidence during uncertain economic conditions and changing financial markets worldwide. Diversification reduces financial risk by spreading investments across different asset classes instead of depending entirely upon one market alone. Market cycles influence every investment, making patience one of the most valuable qualities successful collectors consistently demonstrate over many decades. Emotional buying frequently produces disappointing investment outcomes because excitement often replaces careful research and disciplined financial decision-making processes entirely. Successful investors prioritize quality, authenticity, condition, and long-term demand instead of chasing temporary excitement or unpredictable market speculation alone. Technology now provides collectors instant access to pricing trends, historical sales, authentication resources, and worldwide luxury market information continuously. Global demand continues expanding as emerging economies create millions of new luxury consumers seeking premium products with lasting international prestige annually. Future investment success will increasingly reward informed collectors who combine financial discipline with genuine appreciation for exceptional craftsmanship and heritage. Luxury ownership should complement financial security, never replace thoughtful planning, responsible investing, or disciplined long-term wealth-building strategies throughout life. Next, we'll summarize every lesson and reveal the biggest economic principles behind owning one of history's most iconic luxury watches. After exploring every stage, one principle stands above all others. Economics always follows human behavior and long-term consumer confidence. Scarcity increases value only when genuine demand exists, proving limited supply alone never guaranteeing lasting market success or higher prices. Brand reputation grows slowly through consistent quality, yet disappears quickly whenever customer trust becomes damaged by poor business decisions unexpectedly. Successful luxury businesses understand customers' purchase emotions, experiences, and confidence alongside beautifully engineered products every single day worldwide. Exceptional craftsmanship creates lasting satisfaction because quality continues delivering value long after the original purchase price has been completely forgotten. Financial discipline allows luxury purchases becoming rewarding milestones instead of burdens, creating unnecessary stress and future economic uncertainty for owners. Knowledge consistently outperforms speculation because informed decisions reduce unnecessary risks while improving long-term financial outcomes for every thoughtful investor. Great investments begin with patience because meaningful wealth usually grows gradually instead of appearing through sudden financial shortcuts or speculation. Whether collecting watches or building wealth, disciplined decisions consistently outperform emotional reactions across changing markets and economic conditions throughout history. Only one final chapter remains, bringing together every lesson into a timeless conclusion about luxury, economics, and intelligent financial thinking. Luxury ultimately reflects personal priorities, making every purchase a financial decision shaped by individual goals, values, and long-term aspirations together. The most successful buyers understand that ownership extends beyond purchase, including maintenance, insurance, preservation. Luxury should reward financial success, never replace disciplined saving, investing, or careful planning for future economic security and independence together. Strong financial habits often create greater wealth than expensive possessions, proving consistent discipline remains life's most valuable long-term investment strategy available. The economics behind Rolex demonstrate universal business principles applicable far beyond luxury watches into countless successful industries worldwide every day. Supply, demand, trust, scarcity, and quality remain timeless economic forces influencing successful businesses across every generation and international marketplace consistently. Understanding these principles helps consumers become smarter buyers, while encouraging businesses building stronger brands through consistent customer trust and excellence. Every great luxury brand teaches the same lesson. Lasting success requires patience, consistency, innovation, and the greatest investment anyone can make remains knowledge, because informed decisions continuously generate value throughout every stage of life and business. Our final chapter brings every lesson together, revealing why Rolex remains one of history's most fascinating economic success stories ever created. A luxury watch measures more than time. It reflects craftsmanship, economics, discipline, and decades of carefully earned consumer trust worldwide together. Behind every successful luxury product stands countless invisible decisions involving engineering, manufacturing. True economic value emerges when outstanding quality consistently meets strong customer demand over many generations without losing consumer confidence or trust.
Markets constantly change, yet timeless business principles continue rewarding companies delivering excellence with consistency. Whether buying luxury watches or building successful businesses, informed decisions always outperform emotional reactions driven by temporary excitement and market noise.
The greatest luxury anyone can own is lasting financial freedom, with every purchase supporting, rather than weakening, long-term economic independence. Knowledge transforms consumers into confident decision-makers capable of recognizing value beyond marketing, trends, and temporary public excitement or speculation. The economics of Rolex ultimately teaches lessons extending far beyond watches into investing, branding, leadership, and life. Thank you for exploring the fascinating economics behind one of history's most influential luxury products through this complete visual journey together. If you enjoy deep economic stories behind iconic products, subscribe now and join us for the next fascinating business documentary adventure.